So what we're going to do here is we're going to ask both to create a Space Invaders game. Now, also the thing that we noted before is DeepSeek R1 is actually slower when it's responding versus ChatGPT O1. However, when we're using a prompt like this, we're really going to get a feel for which one is better because this is its strengths, right? Logic, reasoning, coding, etc. This is what these models are designed for. So we've got the index HTML, and ChatGPT actually have a new feature. If we go to edit here, then we're going to go on preview. We can preview the code if we click allow, and you can see that is working perfectly, my friend, right? We've just created Space Invaders in one single click, one single prompt, and we can preview and test it directly inside ChatGPT. So honestly, ChatGPT O1 is still winning so far, but let's see what we got back from DeepSeek. We haven't tested out the HTML yet. It did actually come back to us with Python code, so it didn't come back to us with HTML. But if we want to preview it, we have to go in HTML. So I'm going to say, okay, create this in HTML. And now, of course, you're going to have to wait a few more minutes for this to generate because it didn't generate the HTML first time around and because it has to do a lot of reasoning in between. So in terms of speed and in terms of setup, ChatGPT O1 is working pretty well. However, what I would say from both models is like DeepSeek R1 is free, right? And even the API, it costs basically nothing. So in terms of comparing them side by side, DeepSeek R1 is winning on price. So let's see what it comes back with is creating the HTML code here. What I do like inside DeepSeek R1 is it actually has a button to click the run HTML option, right? So you can literally just preview HTML in one single click and then you're good to go. So we've got the code back. That did take a couple of minutes. We'll hit run HTML and see what we get now. And that is working perfectly already as well. So if you actually compare them side by side, I would say the UI is probably nicer inside DeepSeek versus the Space Invaders game, just because it's like more zoomed in, you can preview it more, etc. And it goes full screen when it's doing a HTML preview.